The Charge of the Light Brigade is about a real war that took place in 1854. তো লর্ড টেনিসনের এই যে বিখ্যাত কবিতাটি দ্য চার্জ অব দি লাইট ব্রিগেড, এটা একটা সত্যিকারের যুদ্ধ নিয়ে লিখিত হয়েছিল। যুদ্ধটি 1854 সালে সংঘটিত হয়েছিল। এখন আমরা এই কবিতাটি বুঝবো, তো বুঝার আগে এই জন্য আমাদের সেই যুদ্ধটি সম্পর্কে আমাদের জানা উচিত, লর্ড টেনিসন সম্পর্কে আমাদের জানা উচিত। বলছি, লর্ড টেনিসন একজন ভিক্টোরিয়ান যুগের খুবই প্রমিনেন্ট বিখ্যাত কবি। লর্ড টেনিসন এই কবিতাটি 1854 সালের একটি সত্যিকারের যুদ্ধ নিয়ে লিখেছেন। তো যুদ্ধটি আসলে ছিল, ওটাকে বলা হয় ক্রিমিয়ান ওর বা ক্রিমিয়ার যুদ্ধ। সেই ক্রিমিয়ার যুদ্ধ সম্পর্কেই আমরা এখন ইংলিশে পড়ব। এর পরের ক্লাসে আমি সেটাকে বাংলায় অনুবাদ করে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। ওকে, লেটস স্টার্ট। A real war that took place in 1854. Crimean War, from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. The Crimean War was fought from October 1853 to February 1856 between Russia and an ultimately victorious alliance of the Ottoman Empire, France, the United Kingdom, and Piedmont, Sardinia. Geopolitical causes of the war included the decline of the Ottoman Empire, the expansion of the Russian Empire in the preceding Russo-Turkish wars, and the British and French preferences to preserve the Ottoman Empire to maintain the balance of power in the concert of Europe. The flashpoint was a disagreement over the rights of Christian minorities in Palestine, then part of the Ottoman Empire, with the French promoting the rights of Roman Catholics and Russia promoting those of the Eastern Orthodox Church. The churches worked out their differences with the Ottomans and came to an agreement, but both the French Emperor Napoleon III and the Russian Tsar Nicholas I refused to back down. Nicholas issued an ultimatum that demanded the Orthodox subjects of the Ottoman Empire be placed under his protection. Britain attempted to mediate and arranged a compromise to which Nicholas agreed. When the Ottomans demanded changes to the agreement, Nicholas recanted and prepared for war. In July 1853, Russian troops occupied the Danubian principalities, now part of Romania, but then under the Ottoman suzerainty, on 16 October vs 4 October 1853. Having obtained promises of support from France and Britain, the Ottomans declared war on Russia. Led by Omar Pasha, the Ottomans fought a strong defensive campaign and stopped the Russian advance at Silistra, now in Bulgaria. A separate action on the port town of Kars in the Ottoman Empire led to a siege, and an Ottoman attempt to reinforce the garrison was destroyed by a Russian fleet at the Battle of Sinop in November 1853. Fearing an Ottoman collapse, the British and the French had their fleets enter the Black Sea in January 1854. They moved north to Varna in June 1854 and arrived just in time for the Russians to abandon Silistra. After a minor skirmish at Constance, now Constanta, the Allied commanders decided to attack Russia's main naval base in the Black Sea, Sebastopol, on the Crimean Peninsula. After extended preparations, Allied forces landed on the peninsula in September 1854 and marched their way to a point south of Sebastopol after they had won the Battle of the Alma on 20 September 1854. The Russians counterattacked on 25 October in what became the Battle of Black Lava and were repulsed, but the British Army's forces were seriously defeated as a result. A second Russian counterattack at Inkerman, November 1854, ended in a stalemate as well. By 1855, the Italian kingdom of Sardinia sent an expeditionary force to Crimea sided with France, Britain, and the Ottoman Empire. The front settled into the siege of Sebastopol, involving brutal conditions for troops on both sides. Smaller military actions took place in the Baltic, 1854 to 1856, see Eland-Or, the Caucasus, 1853 to 1855, the White Sea, July to August 1854, and the North Pacific, 1854 to 1855. Sebastopol finally fell after 11 months, after the French had assaulted Fort Malakoff, isolated and facing a bleak prospect of invasion by the West if the war continued. Russia sued for peace in March 1856. France and Britain welcomed the development, owing to the conflict's domestic unpopularity. The Treaty of Paris, signed on 30 March 1856, ended the war. It forbade Russia to base warships in the Black Sea. The Ottoman vassal states of Wallachia and Moldavia became largely independent. Christians in the Ottoman Empire gained a degree of official equality, and the Orthodox Church regained control of the Christian churches in dispute. The Crimean War was one of the first conflicts in which military forces used modern technologies such as explosive naval shells, railways, and telegraphs. The war was one of the first to be documented extensively in written reports and in photographs. The war quickly became a symbol of logistical, medical, and tactical failures and of mismanagement. The reaction in Britain led to a demand for professionalization of medicine, most famously achieved by Florence Nightingale, who gained worldwide attention for pioneering modern nursing while she treated the wounded. The Crimean War marked a turning point for the Russian Empire. The war weakened the Imperial Russian army, drained the treasury, and undermined Russia's influence in Europe. The empire would take decades to recover. Russia's humiliation forced its educated elites to identify its problems and to recognize the need for fundamental reforms. They saw rapid modernization as the sole way to recover the empire's status as a European power. The war thus became a catalyst for reforms of Russia's social institutions, including the abolition of serfdom and overhauls in the justice system, local self-government, education, and military service. That's all about, in brief, about the Crimean War, a real war that took place in the year 1854. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you enjoyed listening to this, in the next video, I will try to make a Bangla translation on this video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you. Bye-bye.